Okay, so Nando, here we are on Zoom. I'm just going to say that the beauty of doing this is that both Nando and I have been running the power group since we were in Pune too. So we have an experience of having done it and then running it. And today what I want to hear from Nando is why he is so in love with his process. There you go.
Oh, okay. Well, it might sound intimidating to someone who's never explored this before. Power group. Oh no, it's not something I want to get involved in. But I found this exploration to be one of the most profound and intimate explorations I've ever done. And if I ever had the opportunity to be involved in it again, I wouldn't hesitate, because it reveals very deep things about oneself. It reveals kind of the inner workings of how we live day to day, particularly within ourselves, particularly how we relate with ourselves. And to me, there's nothing more intimate than that. It's simply lovely to have just the opportunity to look into this, to be with this aspect of ourselves for a period of time, for 5 days.
Yeah.
And yes, there is fear around power, because power has been used against us. We use power against ourselves. It's part of life, and in many aspects, we're wounded by it. But taking the time to kind of look into that as well and be with those wounds can be very, very healing.
Yes.
And it also can be very helpful in a way to recognize that when you sense that other people are acting out of this will to power that Nietzsche described. They want to dominate, they want to somehow control their surroundings, they want to control the people around them. There is also a lot of pain in that for that person. There's a lot of misunderstanding that is occurring within that person when this is going on. And if you have the opportunity to step back for a time and see it from that perspective, it changes the way that you relate with other people. And as I said before, it also changes the way you relate with yourself.
Yeah. Yes.
And so I would say to anyone considering to participating in this group is don't at all be intimidated by the topic. Don't be intimidated by the name. You'll be very surprised to find out within this process that there's nothing more beautiful than exploring this. It's just lovely. It's simply lovely.
Thank you, Nando. I certainly hope that many friends, and men in particular, because somehow they're even more conditioned throughout history around this theme, that they come and dive into this intense healing process, basically. Yeah. I just want to thank you, Nando, for being. I love you.
Okay, Chara.
Okay, talk to you some other time. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.